building I remember clearly at this corner. And, well, these older buildings were undoubtedly here when I lived here 46 to 48 years ago. There's like just new buildings all over the place. All of the buildings on the north side of Green Street there are all newer, at least since 1970, 74. Mathematics.
Open my underwear drawer, there's a note from Abby.
The building must be at least as old as, I'm going to guess, somewhere between 1880 and 1890 and 1910 or thereabouts. Generations of math professors, support staff, and students would have gone through there. What have we got here? Seal of the State of Illinois, August 26th. My word. 1818. That building could be older than what I've guessed. I'll have to look that up. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Proverbs 31:28. Okay, let's see. I kind of vaguely remember this. Alma mater, to thy happy children of the future, those of the past. Send greetings. We shall see who did this in a moment. Very classical. Trey Mui, classical. Mata conceived in 1922 by Lorado Taft, a graduate of the University of Illinois in 1879, was formally presented as commencement in 1929. Originally placed south of the auditorium, the sculpture was relocated August 22nd, 1962 on this site by the University of Illinois Alumni Association. All right, there you have it. But the artist again was Lorado Taft. Okay, have to see if there's anything about him on the internet, which there very well could be. All right, there you have it. I don't remember the name of this street here. Oh, it's Wright Street. That's right. That's a double entendre. Wright Street. That's right. So Bubby and Zadie's, where I hung out at for 2 years, took up cigarette smoking, and also worked for at least a semester. It used to be right down here, maybe a block or two. I'll take a look, see if I can locate. It was downstairs. See if I find it, where it was. It's long closed. I think it was within a block. Everything is new here. Mia Zaz, Naturale Italiano. Zorbas, that sounds good. Howdy, burger, chicken, hot dog. Sushi bar, lounge. But there's certainly enough fast food places, both national chains as well as could be mom and pop owned. Timoji. But there's so many cafes, I wonder how they all stay in business. What have we got? Bakery. Dunkin' Donuts, Murphy's Pub. That may have been here when I was here.
Yeah.
I remember sitting at a table towards the front of a bar. There was a band playing. After I had like between 8 and 10 beers, I fell asleep with my head on my plate. It's cold out here. Well, wherever it was, the stairwell leading down might not be here any longer, because it could have been where that construction is there. I just walked by, but it wouldn't have been further than 2 blocks away. This is all completely brand new here. Well, within, relatively speaking, probably within the last 40 or so years. So my guess is that it's gone. I don't remember the street address. And I'm also not remembering one thing correctly. This says East Green Street. I thought it was West Green Street over here, but time can play memories on one's memory. So, all right, we're still on East Green. I see what I've done in memory is I've reversed West Green and East Green. I was thinking this is all West Green on this side of the campus, but it's actually East Green. So I lived in a house when I first moved here, in an apartment, I'll guess a couple of miles down. Hot Belly Sandwich Works. All right, it's a young people's area, at least this part of town. Looks like almost everybody is like student age. I have a vague recollection there's a movie theater here too, but also could be long gone. All right, there's a Walgreens. Okay.